Hello to all my beautiful collective. This is your girl Empress Matt on the ones and twos and threes. About to do a quick energy check in for my beautiful collective. If this is something that will resonate, it will resonate. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't force it to fit if it's not your story. If you like and or love what I do, please like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. I will really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope that everyone is just having pretty much a beautiful, blessed Sunday as I am myself. Just very blessed and just general, just period, point blank. Nonetheless, beautiful collective. I'm gonna go ahead and give this read. This is right. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into this beautiful read. I missed y'all. I took a little time off, of course. Like I said, my week was just busy in general. So y'all just know how they go, just generally speaking. Anyway, let's get into this read. Let's make it happen. So we're doing this is just your masculine thoughts while he is away from you at this time. So with that being said, this is already should be understood that this is for someone who is in a no contact situation, just generally speaking. And it is for my beautiful divine feminines, although as a tarot reader, sometimes I try to be unisex, but with that being said, sometimes it just don't work out like that. So anyway, this for my DFs, period, point blank, that are in no contact. First card that popped out was I've been carrying you in my heart every single day. So when I see that, basically what I'm picking up with that is that you just been on this person's mind a whole lot. I'm even picking up that this person could potentially have somewhat of a guilty conscience for kind of like how they handle the situation, because I'm kind of picking up within the situation that I'm actually getting ghosting you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I try not to pick up ghosting energy, but because of the line of business that I chose to be in, you're gonna pick up that, just generally speaking. But this person ghosted you, and with the I've been carrying you in my heart every single day, that's exactly what's been going on. You just thinking about you a whole lot, missing you a whole lot, and for the most part, pretty much just wanting to be in your energy, just generally speaking. And they just really missing and thinking about those intimate moments that you guys shared, just in general, just period, point blank. So the next card that popped out, I got scared of my own feelings because they were too intense, correct? And with a lot of you guys, that's pretty much kind of like why they walked away from the situation, which I know sometimes when tarot readers say that, and when we just hear that generally as human beings, sometimes it's like, well, if something feels good to you, then why would you just walk away from it? Like, what sense does that make if this is a positive feeling that you're getting versus a negative feeling that you're getting? But with that being said, I'm not necessarily picking it was because they were getting positive feelings, they looked at in a negative aspect. But I am going to pick up the fact being that it's more so they never technically been loved correctly. And I feel like your whole vibe is just intense in general. And I kind of pick up that within this connection, this person probably originally approached this situation as a entertaining multiple option situation, talking to multiple people situation. But it was like, I'm getting this person definitely could be in a lot of player energy. And I just feel like it was more so of the fact of being, they had to ask themselves, what part of them did they really want to sacrifice? And this is where the walking away came from, because within this reading, what I'm picking up, they understood the assignment when it came to the divine feminist who I'm resonating with at this time, that they can't just come to you with BS pretty much. So that's would be the reason why they walked away from the situation. And I feel like in some shape, form, or fashion, that could be considered mature, I guess. But the only part where I look at it as being immature is the fact being that they could have said something before dismissing their self. But at the same time, I just feel like they never really said nothing, and it ultimately ended up being ghosting, was because they really didn't want to hurt your feelings. They really didn't want to provide you with closure, because what I'm picking up within this reading is that they always knew they would come back. And so with that being said, in order for them to keep the door open was the reason why they kind of never did really provide you with closure and just ghosted you, because they didn't really know how to say it. And another part of that is also the fact being that in reality, they really didn't want to say it. It's just that they knew where they was at and they knew where you was at. And so in some weird way, in an indirect way, they was trying to respect your boundaries. Although I know it's stupid, although I know it hurt when this person disappeared, but this is what's coming out in the reading. The passion between us feels off the charts. I want only you. And that is what is happening with this person, just generally speaking. That's it. Like, distance makes the heart grow fonder, and that is exactly what's happening. And pretty much when they took this time and space away from you, they realized how much you really meant to them, just period, point blank. And also, I remember when I said that they miss intimacy with you, they miss those passionate moments that they share with you, just in general, just period. I cannot live without you, but I don't want you to know this. Exactly. And basically they just then they was too prideful to let you know just how much you know, like the Grinch, and then like his heart was frozen or something like that. That's kind of like the idea that I'm getting off this reading. They just didn't want you to know that you kind of had them wrapped around your fingers, and you still do, because what I'm picking up is that you live in this person's head rent free, just generally speaking, my beautiful collective. I'm trying to gain knowledge on this connection. And in reality, this person still don't really know what to call this connection, just generally speaking. They really don't even know how to approach this situation. I'm definitely picking that up, that they're going to approach this situation. But to be honest with you, they don't really know how to approach the situation. They don't even know if it's even something that they're ready for. Because like I said, the type of energy that you kind of put out in the atmosphere when it comes to them is just something different. Something that they are just in general not used to, just generally speaking. So it's kind of hard for them to process. And they already know, like I said, I'm getting Queen of Swords energy from my collective, that you just a no BS type of person, just generally speaking. The light has gone out of my life since we parted ways. And this is exactly what has happened. And this is why it says I've been carrying you in my heart every single day. Because it was like when they walked away from you, because I'm not picking up that my collective walked away from them. I'm getting that they walked away from you. As soon as you walked away, or matter of fact, I keep saying you, but you was forced to walk away by their actions. As soon as they walked away from you, nothing felt the same anymore, and they couldn't. I feel like they probably are entertaining other options, and probably was, but at the end of the day, none of them compares to my beautiful collective, who this is resonating with at this time. But we're gonna keep going. For a time frame for some of my beautiful DFs, you could expect for this person to resurface around springtime, which technically will be next year. Okay. Also with springtime, I'm also picking up that this person desires new beginnings with you, and they want to continue to build and nourish the seeds that they planted with you before they walked away as well. But for some of you, it's quite literally just saying that you can expect for something to occur around springtime, or something significant could have occurred around springtime, or as another part of the springtime, this also could have been the time frame when this particular person dismissed themselves from you. And then September, so for some of my beautiful divine feminines in the collective, you can expect for this person to reconcile with you in or around September month, which is interesting because we're already in August. So we definitely got them resurfacing soon. For some of my collective, it's saying it's going to take a while. So it's just going to take a while. And with that, for those of you who that is more closely in resonation to, it's just for you to continue to nourish yourself until this person returns. And as a tarot reader, and because of the tarot reader that I am, I would never tell you to wait for this person, but I'm definitely going to tell you that I'm trying to gain knowledge on this connection. They're still trying to gain knowledge on this connection. So it may take a while for them to see that. And they're immature. They still have a lot of immature ways, which is another aspect of why they haven't resurfaced. And it could be something that occurred the next full moon. The next full moon, this person could resurface. You can expect communication for some of you. And then this says for some of you guys, this year is another form when you can expect for this person to kind of resurface. And I also heard, because I see this, I see New Year's as well. So this person definitely can come into energy and try to reconcile with you around this time as well. But for some of you, it is going to take a while. Some of you is going to happen in September. Some of you, it may not happen till next year in spring, or at the very least when they return. They just want to continue to nourish the new beginnings that they already were sharing with my beautiful, beautiful collective. Just generally speaking, I'm going to put a little bit more energy, and then I'm going to go ahead and close out for my beautiful, beautiful collective. But of course, because it's a collective read, this is why when I pull time oracle cards, I pull multiple time oracle cards, because I know that as this being a collective read, I'm tapping into multiple energies. So therefore, if you feel as though you need a personal, so we can get more into depth about your situation, please do not hesitate to do so I can give you more in-depth information about what precisely is going on. And another card that popped out is in my ideal world, we are so happy together. So I just feel like that they have a very, very active imagination. And when I say that you live in their head rent free, I mean that. And that's what that you live in their head rent free is. I'll be back when we are fully happy and fulfilled in our lives, which is why I was saying for some it may take a while, because I'm definitely getting a lot of immature energy yet still. Just generally speaking, something definitely significant could have happened in March, or something significant can happen in March of next year, and I wish we could make it work and be together again. And that's why I'm definitely picking up reconciliation, and I'm definitely picking up September, and I'm definitely picking up, you can expect for them to pop up more sooner than later for some of my beautiful, beautiful collective. Other than that, have a beautiful Sunday.